Hey, good afternoon, everybody. My name's Cody Thexton, and here is my intro slideshow for AP 858 VC. My name's Cody Thexton. I am a middle school physical education teacher at Emporia USD 253. I moonlight as a coach and driver's ed instructor, which I just finished up with, and let's just say I'm glad to be able to be out of the car walking around. And as another side gig, I am into lawn and landscaping, so I'm a very busy person. A little bit about my career. I've completed my 14th year of teaching. I've taught all levels, K through 12, even some preschool, but that's by default, helping out with some stuff with my son when he's in preschool. Taught high school health for a couple years at Liberal, 3 through 6th grade for 6 years at Liberal. The other 2 were health at the Liberal High School in western Kansas. My first job at Plainville by Hayes, I taught K through 12 physical education and also 10 through 12 weights. Like I said, I just got done with driver's ed. I go out to Liberal, help somebody do that. Say I wouldn't make the trip if it wasn't worth my while. I've coached sports even before I got into teaching. I've been coaching football, I'd say I have 11 years down. I think I did 12 because I may or may not have counted the year of junior high coaching I did at Eureka. Coached 8 years of golf at Liberal, 2 years of baseball, should be 6 years of golf, 2 years of baseball, 11 years, 12 years of football, 7 years of basketball, and that's basketball was junior high, high school, boys and girls. The golf was girls and boys golf as well. I'm excited to take this class because it's my last class to complete my finished coursework with the master's program. Then I get to do the other fun stuff to finish it up. So needless to say, I'm pretty excited. I have a nice little family in Emporia. I have 2 little boys, Hayden and Logan. They're 10 and Logan is 6. I can't believe they're that old already. It's ridiculous. My wife is Lacey. We've been married for 12 years. The 23rd of this month actually will be our 12th year anniversary. So I get to share that with you guys. So enjoy that. She is an RN at the local hospital at Newman Regional. She works night shift, which I thought would not be fun at first, but really she leaves about 6:30. Boys go to bed about 8:30 or 9, and then she's home at 7:30 in the morning, so she really doesn't miss much, so it works out pretty good. I had aspirations of becoming an athletic director. Let me scroll up here. There. I had aspirations of becoming an athletic director, but I've seen some of the headaches. If I get an administration job, it might just be more office duties rather than the headaches of dealing with all the athletics and all the fun stuff that comes with it. Critical reflection. When we try to discuss data, we have PLCs every Wednesday. And some days those are content, and some days those are team, and where we discuss students and how well we can modify our programming, our results to help the kids become better students, better test takers, and improve our overall scores. Also, we take the scores that we get from the state, or just any scores, classroom-wise to testing-wise, and it'll help me come up with knowledgeable ways to improve or keep enhancing their success. Then towards the end of this trimester, we will take scores and group the kids for the next term and see how it works out. Standardized testing, they give us printout results, graphs, placements, modifications of what we can do to make things better. There's a lot of paperwork. I at my first 10 years of teaching, I didn't really have to deal with testing very much, or data, whatnot. Now since I'm in Emporia, we are in groups and we are trying to decipher this data it's more involved than I have ever been. So it is nice to know what's going on and how to take care of business. Some things that come up, another problem is attendance. Having a larger Hispanic community, sometimes the parents don't really put much value on schoolwork, and it shows with the kids and their attendance. And not just Hispanics, we have a lot of your white students who miss a lot of school as well. School's not important for a lot of these kids, so that's a big battle. Are important for the parents. So the student attendance is a huge battle. So we have we put them truancy notices and so on. So that's a big deal. Other issues we have, ELL students, students with IEP, 504 plans, and other special needs students. We have to find ways to collect data from them. So working together, with the special needs teachers, special ed teachers, sped teachers, however you want to call them, it comes up to a very huge task. My personal knowledge, it was, like I said before, very limited. The PLC meetings with teams, as well as building leaders, this is what's really helped me understand the data, how to share data, how to read data, and more so figure out ways to implement it and make us better. I use pre and post tests in my classes just for my general use. I use a thing called Socrative. It's just a quick little online test you can generate yourself. And since all of our students have Chromebooks, it's really easy. Open a Chromebook, go to Socrative, log into the classroom, take the quiz, and then a pre-quiz and a post-quiz, and figure out and compile data that way. So it's a very simple way to do it, but I'm gathering data, and it helps me figure out what I need to work on within the classes. I use PowerSchool a lot for class grades, attendance, and figure out ELL students and how they're struggling and what we can do to help them do better. So my personal knowledge is getting better, and ways to acquire the data has been growing even more. And also the understanding how to use Cornell Notes as well to help the students gather important knowledge has been a huge benefit to me. My plan to understand all the data we're going to cover, or how to decipher it, as the book here, Using Data to Improve. I went with the middle school edition. I'm going to also rely on my fellow professionals to provide guidance in this class and in the future. Use the text like I just showed you to opportunities provide instruction, and use the resources, the Bernhard book, YouTube. I'm very surprised how much useful information is on YouTube. I just thought it was silly videos, but there's a lot of good stuff out there. Ask as many questions as I can, not only in this class, but during school, summer break, and kitchen administrator, anytime I can gain knowledge. Continue to use PLC time and other opportunities to understand and process data and how to make it helpful for our school and district. And continue to use Study Hall, offer myself up for Study Hall for anything that I can help the students with that I'm comfortable with. And ZAP, which happens during lunchtime, and before and after school guidance. So there are ways to go about this out there to have higher success. So I'm looking forward to broadening my horizons on data collection. Hopefully I can understand it better, so when I become a front office guy, I'll be able to take the reins right away and figure out what we need to do to be successful. Thanks everybody. Can't wait to see everybody else's videos. Have a great time, and I'll look forward to staying in contact with you.